The following is a presentation of Manatee Schools Television in association with TV production teachers and students. And welcome everyone to Lakewood Ranch High School for the Manatee Schools Television High School Game of the Week. Tonight it's Lakewood Ranch hosting the Parrish Community High School Bulls. I'm Stephen Oposki, joined alongside Fred Stewart. And Fred should have a good one tonight. Parrish coming into this game at 10-8. They're playing pretty consistently throughout the year, and they've got some good hitters and some real height, led by an excellent middle in Isabel Alvarez, and on the other side, Lakewood Ranch. They, I think, are better than their record. They're coming in with a record of 6-13. However, they play a really difficult schedule, and I do think they have some talent on that side. So I really expect a competitive game here tonight.
Yes, sir, Stephen. I definitely agree with that here at my alma mater today. So it's good to be back. Definitely want to hit on the points you were talking about, Lakewood Ranch. Again, this is a very young team, only 3 seniors, with the stars being Taryn Eddy, the junior Hannah Larry, and the sophomore Julia Venemetti. They really lean on those players to get them going, and we got a direct quote from the coach here himself. The girls this year essentially have so much potential. They're a young team. The coach scheduled the season hard intentionally to build these girls up to be ready to make a district push later on in the future. I got some notes on the game that they played against Parrish for 4. Last time they played Parrish, they lost. It was a 3-0 sweep towards Parrish, but it was a very competitive game. The first set, Parrish took it 25-14. Second set, 25-18. And then the last set, very surprisingly, the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs battled back for a 24-26 set. So that shows again that this team, as you said, is decorated with young talent that's ready to play. They're ready to step up, and they're ready to make the plays.
It is senior night here at Lakewood Ranch, and only 3 seniors on this roster for Lakewood Ranch, as you said, but 3 very important players for them. They'll be playing their last home game here at Lakewood Ranch High School. It's Caitlin Danowski, Taryn Eddy, and Lorelei Nystrom. And those 3 players, all 3 key players for Lakewood Ranch, and they really hope to go out on a high note with a win over Parrish Community. Here at home, as you said, they lost at Parrish earlier this year. However, close score, and who knows, they could come up tonight and really end their career here at home in a big way with a victory over the visiting Bulls. And so we have set the table. Fred, any thoughts as we head into this game? Any other thoughts?
Again, right now, looking around, I can see the crowd is starting to fill in a little bit. The music's going, and we know how important that hometown advantage could be, especially on senior night. So I definitely would keep my eyes peeled for a good game.
Well, for now, we're going to send it back. We're going to let you guys watch warm-ups, and we will be back here. They're going to be celebrating the 3 seniors for Lakewood Ranch. We'll definitely make sure to get those ceremonies for you guys. In the meantime, enjoy warm-ups, and Fred and I will see you in just a bit. This is high school volleyball on Manatee Schools Television.
Lakewood Ranch parents, again, we want to, the varsity wants to thank their parents stay safe. So we will be engaging them individually, but we have two parents here tonight who have gone above and beyond and done something just wonderful for us. And so, Erin, Jonathan, and Krista Strumlin, we have some things for you guys. Krista Strumlin made us a beautiful part of the art sign that she brought to the games, and so it's a beautiful thing that she did for all of the girls. And then Erin Jonathan has been our team mom and has done so much. We just wanted to thank you guys. And if everyone would please stand for the national anthem.
Welcome tonight for your parish goals. We have number 3, Lily Hyatt. Number 4, Julia Smith. Number 5, Jenna Ryan. Number 7, Peyton Hayward. Number 8, Lily Smith. Number 9, Morgan Brower. Number 10, Isabel Alvarez. Number 11, Olivia Lamar. Number 12, Sophia Wilson. Number 13, Kayla Interior. Number 16, Sophie Bird. Number 17, Alyssa Jones. And the parish goals are coached by Danielle Stevenson. And now for your Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. Number 80, Sahara Brown. Number 4, Caitlin Janowski. Number 5, Julia Lindeney. Number 7, Corey Thomas. Number 8, Miro Reyes. Number 9, Jayla Davis. Number 10, Hannah Stroman. Number 12, Taryn Eddy. Number 13, Amy Collins. Number 18, Laureline Instrom.
And number 14, Callie Allen.
Your Lakewood Ranch Mustangs are coached by Jessica Loophole.
This will be our first time seeing Alyssa. So interested to see what she does with already a very strong front line for Parrish.
Yeah, definitely. So we saw Alyssa in warm-ups, and we saw that she has some height. She's probably clocking in at least 6 foot. And again, with 3 players over 6 foot that could possibly be in that middle spot, Parrish's game is going to be defense on the net. That net control that they can have with those big bodies, it's unbelievable what it does down the stretch. Not only does it messes with the timing of the setter, it also messes with the timing of the hitter as they are thrown off by the hands in their face.
On the other side for Lakewood Ranch, their starters, Julia Vendramini, Mira Ways, Hannah Sprungman, Taryn Eddy, Ava Collins, and Lorelei Niestrom. The libero is Sahara Brown. And we are almost underway as we've got Lily Smith, the freshman, outstanding freshman setter for Parrish. And there is the first point of the game going for Julia Smith, the junior outside hitter for the Bulls. Ava Collins answers with the kill for the Mustangs, as we've got Sprungman coming in as Sahara Brown, the libero, will sit this one out. Mira Ways back to serve for Lakewood Ranch. And the service error gives it right back. So now Julia Smith will serve it. We've got Smith, Alvarez, and Brower, and joined on the front line is Peyton Hayworth right now for Parrish. Here's Sprungman, nice dig back there by the libero, but the overpass is handled by Parrish. And now that kill attempt goes out. That attempt by Peyton Hayworth, and tied up 2-2 early going here at Lakewood Ranch. Ava Collins now to serve. Very good sophomore outside hitter. Alvarez puts that one down. And so far, Lily Smith doing a nice job setting up her hitters here early going.
Definitely so on the Lakewood side. They've been having some really good sets that have been right at the net, perfectly lined up for their hitters. That's why they've been able to jump out and grab those easy 2 points.
Morgan Brower. That pass a little too far ahead, and first look at Alyssa Jones with the block. And now Jones is blocked right back by Sprungman, I believe. Here comes Alvarez, just kind of pushes it over and finds the corner to make it 4-2. Crafty play there by Alvarez, who looks like she's playing outside hitter with Alyssa Jones in at middle for the most part.
And this is that flexibility that is provided by bringing Alyssa up, because now you don't have to have Alvarez in the middle. You can allow her to shine and use her verticality to get kills.
Nice dig by Collins. And that's a nice one on the other side by Lily Smith. And that was number 7, Peyton Hayworth, with a nice kill. And Parrish's hitters are getting a lot of opportunities here early. They're up 5-2 as we've got Brower back to serve again. There's Taryn Eddy, and that's well played by Peyton Hayworth on the other side for Parrish. From the back row, Collins with a really nice kill from the back row. And set up by Vendramini, the setter for Lakewood Ranch. Last week when we covered Lakewood Ranch, we saw Anastasia Scavira and Vendramini kind of split time at setter. We're told that Scavira is out tonight, so it's going to be Vendramini handling the setting duties tonight throughout the game for Lakewood Ranch, as Eddie can't get that one over. It's 6-3, and a quick substitution. We've got Sophia Nilsson coming in to serve for the Bulls. And looks like on the other side, Caitlin Danowski, one of the 3 seniors, has checked in for Lakewood Ranch, and the service error back to the Mustangs.
Yeah, and definitely having one of your setters out can hurt you in the long run. You may not feel the effects the first set, but after a long game of back and forth, your setter may start to feel fatigued, and you won't get as crisp of sets as you would have in that first set.
Good attempt there from Lily Smith. Couldn't quite get it over. Sprungman will serve it again, trailing 6-5. Good close game here early. That tip attempt went out. Just kind of looking to see what Parrish is doing. They had Sophia Nilsson playing setter. Of course, their normal setter is Lily Smith. Back set to Eddy, and that is a kill for Taryn Eddy, senior outside hitter, playing her final home game tonight.
And the senior is making her presence known, as she's been a killer on both sides of the court, outside hitting, allowing Lakewood Ranch to claw back into this one.
Yeah, we just saw her on the right side there. She had a couple nice kill attempts from the left side, and however, the service error gives it right back, so 8-6. And we've got the libero, Olivia O'Connor, serving. And there is Ava Collins again to make it 8-7. Substitution now, Lorelei Nystrom. I knew I would mess that up. Lorelei Nystrom in the game to serve for Lakewood Ranch. Nice serve and ace for Nystrom. Nice serve. And we're tied 8-8.
And again, this team's been able to keep this, the Mustangs have been keeping this game close, even with the perceived disadvantage in height. They've been able to find a little rhythm here.
And that serve goes out. However, that's really the only thing that's helped. I mean, the biggest thing that's helped Parrish is the service errors. I mean, that's 4 already. 4 free points given to Parrish here early.
Definitely so. I mean, both teams have been playing a little bit sloppy volleyball here, but I can see that they're looking to fix it up in these next coming rallies.
Lily Smith served it. Here's Collins again. Collins has been sharp tonight. Looks like she's gonna get another try here. Blocked, but it goes out, and another point for Lakewood Ranch to tie things up, 9 apiece. Sprungman comes back in, and Mira Ways will serve it. On the other side, looks like we've got Jenna Bryan in the game for the first time. An ace. And for the first time tonight, Lakewood Ranch leads. They're up 10-9 here in the first set.
And again, Parrish is caught off guard here. Very nice serve, just barely skates over the net.
Again, service error.
And as you say something, it never fails.
Boy, that's gotta frustrate Coach Loophole. Lakewood Ranch is playing really well, but just those serves, if they can clean those up. they could be dangerous tonight as Julia Smith. Good job by Lakewood Ranch to recover out on that pill attempt. So it's back to Lakewood Ranch, leading 11-10. And Ava Collins serving. And an ace. Little trouble for the libero. She kind of got caught in between steps a little bit. So 12-10 is our score. Here comes Alvarez. Nice dig by Sahara Brown. Oh, and Brown hits it into the net, so 12-11. Looks like we've got Alyssa Jones coming back in. And Brower back to serve. So big lineup for Parrish. Brower, Jones, Alvarez, and Julia Smith. An intimidating lineup for Parrish. There's a beauty from Taryn Eddy, 13-11. And again, the nice set from Vendramini.
Again, Vendramini has been setting these balls up very nice for our outside hitters, and it shows as, again, they've been able to score almost at will whenever they get a good serve on the outside.
Lakewood Ranch has been sharp tonight. It's just, as we've said, clean up those serves. As Caitlin Danowski coming back in. And Lorelei Nystrom will take a break. And we've got Vendramini back to serve. That serve just does go out. And again, got to get those serves in and got to get them over.
Right now, Lakewood Ranch just needs to focus on getting the ball over the net. Doesn't need to be fancy, just needs to be serviceable.
Sophia Nilsson, Taryn Eddy with another big kill, and Lakewood Ranch back up by 2.
Again, a nice set. Aaron uses the athleticism and brings down the hammer and wasn't able to be dug out by the Bulls. It's going to put them up 14-12.
Sprungman, nice serve. Back row attack by Julia Smith, well handled by Eddy. And now Sprungman is blocked. Collins, and handled and still alive. Alvarez. There's Danowski on the right side. Now Alvarez will try it again. Dug out well by Sprungman. Now a free ball for Parrish. To the middle, off the block. And now the back set, and looks like that was a center line violation called against Lakewood Ranch. Let's see if we can see it here. Yeah, you can see the foot there across the line. So it's 14-13 as Jenna Bryan goes back to serve for Parrish.
And that was one of the first rallies we've really seen in this game. Most have been 1 or 2 touches and points.
Julia Smith hit that one out. We're tied up 14-14. High floater. Nice back set to Taryn Eddy going cross court from the right side. We've seen her on both pins tonight and showing a lot of power. She's on point tonight.
She's definitely making a statement with this being her last home game. I think she wants to leave a little something for the crowd to remember.
That serve is just out. Service error.
And that is possibly 8 service errors now, about 9. And this is what's been keeping the Bulls in the game.
Absolutely. O'Connor serving. Here's Danowski, and that is handled. Oh, and a miscommunication back there in the back row for Parrish. And the Mustangs retake the lead as Lorelei Nystrom will check in to serve, leading 16-15. Julia Smith is blocked. And good recovery by Parrish. Now Ava Collins will give it a try. What a dig, but no one there for Parrish. And Ava Collins gives
what an amazing
Lakewood
dig
Ranch.
by the libero,
Yeah.
laying all the way out, slipping and sliding.
Beautiful play by Olivia O'Connor, but unfortunately for her, no one was there to pick up. Julia Smith, nice kill. The junior outside hitter, very talented. And now coming in Peyton Hayworth for the Bulls. And we've got Lily Smith back to serve.
In comparison to the Mustangs, the Bulls have not seemed to find a rhythm in getting their offense going with their hitters.
That hit sells out for Mira Ways. Tied up 17-17. Lily Smith trying it again. Oh, and an error there on the receive makes it 18-17. Parrish retakes the lead. Oh, and another ace. Once again, Parrish finding a place to pick on there. And it looks like that Coach Leupold will bring in the libero, Sahara Brown, to help out defensively in the back row there.
One of the rare times that we've seen in this set, Lakewood Ranch not being able to defend and miscommunication.
Nice play by Mira Ways to just dink that one over. 19-18, and Ways will serve it up. Nice serve. And again, a good dig. Out. We are tied again.
One of the things this Mustang team has going for them is that they've had big hits on the outside, which prepares the defense to jump up high and block and not expect the little floater over the net that got them last.
Yep. Another good serve by Ways. Ava Collins. Beautiful kill and great set once again from Vendramini, and Lakewood Ranch retakes the lead 20-19.
Collins gets up like a whip, and Indiana Jones smacks the ball all the way down. Might have left a little hole in the court.
Mira Ways once again. An overpass. Another good dig. Parrish playing really good defense right now. And there is a kill coming around. Was Hannah Sprungman circling back and taking that back set from Vendramini. And it's 21-19.
And again, all set. The Mustangs have been in control, and they've been slowly but surely not having as many service errors as I say something. Okay.
I was about to say, don't do the announcer jinx. There's Collins, Ava Collins, boy, she's come to play tonight. 22-19.
Ava Boomstick Collins, as that one sounded like a firecracker went off in here. again, with such great outside hitting, it's going to keep the defense on shuffle. And even if you do get a chance to dig it out, you may not even get the dig that you want, as we saw there.
Kayla Entreri has checked in for Parrish. Now from the back row, and that is another beauty from Taryn Eddy. 23-19. Lakewood Ranch closing in. Alvarez is going to come back in. And this has been a nice run for Mira Ways on these serves. Whew, man, that's a nice serve. Sprungman just kind of punches that one over. They're going to set up Collins here. And Ava Collins, and a great dig by the libero, but the point for Lakewood Ranch, and the Mustangs have set point. Oh, nice play, and it goes over. And that is this first set for Lakewood Ranch. They win set number 1, 25-19. How about that?
A phenomenal game, a phenomenal set by the Mustangs, as they were able to bring themselves back into a place of calm with number 8, Mira Ways, serving. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll come right back to you after we take a quick break. As we just have the Mustangs versus the Parrish Community High School Bulls. Just before break, we had the Mustangs take down the first set against the Bulls, 25-19. And again, this game has really been a game of playing a clean game. The Mustangs started out strong. They had good outside hitting, especially from Taryn Eddy and number 13, Ava Collins. But their serve mistakes allowed the Bulls to stay close in this game until they found, oh my goodness, number 8, Mira Ways, who closed out the game for them, allowing them to get this win.
Yeah, up until that run from Ways at the end of the set. I mean, Lakewood Ranch was really just, I mean, they kept Parrish in the game with those mistakes on their serves. But when it counted, it was Mira Ways coming in and doing a really nice job to close things out for Lakewood Ranch. So impressive performance there for the Mustangs. And, you know, we look back earlier this year, Parrish beat Lakewood Ranch earlier this year at Parrish 3-0. Lakewood Ranch has won their first game against Parrish this season. So I think we could be in for a good one tonight, Fred.
Definitely so. And looking back on that first game, the first set was more favored towards Parrish Community as they won 25-14 in the previous game. But still, when you talk about key players, Ava Collins appears on the stat sheet as she had 15 attempts and 2 kills that game. And again, she's come out here, She's got herself an ace, she's got herself a kill, so that's already equal to what she's done before, and I think we'll see much more.
Yeah, Collins and Eddie have really been sharp there on the outside. In fact, Eddie playing both pins. That's an ace. Parrish let that one go, and Eddie gets the ace.
Again, coming from break right now, I can imagine that Coach Stevenson is telling her girls to calm down. It's only one set. The game is not one-on-one set. Let's get ourselves into a rhythm and let's get our communication.
Excuse me, that was Sprungman with the ace. She serves it again. Julia Smith off the block and the point for Parrish. 1-1.
As she rises up, boom. Hits it over, it tips off the fingers of the defenders. And when a ball is unpredictable like that, it's hard to predict where it will go.
Want to correct myself again. That was Morgan Brower on that kill. And a nice job by, I believe that was, yeah, Julia Smith, who hit that one. A little bit of a collision, but everybody's okay. And Parrish is up 2-1, early going. Collins, nice play. Nice dig by Sahara Brown at libero. And they're going to say that that shot did not make it over the net. That was number 9, Jayla Davis, in the game for the first time. 3-1 now. We've seen Collins on the right side more this set. Sprungman sends that one out. 4-1 now.
You definitely see Collins on the right side more, as we see. She jumps up, puts it over, but it's dug out.
Ooh, nice serve, and an ace from Lily Smith. Super freshman, very talented setter for Parrish. Tell you what, she doesn't play like a freshman.
No, the last time we covered their game against, that was Braden and River, Lily Smith was a key instrument in that game of keeping them in.
Absolutely.
I see a bright future for her.
Definitely. She served that one out, however, so it's 5-2, and Ava Collins will serve it.
We can never get it away from that announcer's curse.
That'll go down as an ace, as Peyton Hayworth has some trouble receiving that one. 5-3.
The Bulls finding themselves a rhythm here. They're able to put things together. That's why they've been able to take the lead.
Oh, and another mistake there to make it 5-4.
That'll be another ace for Ava Collins.
Collins, boy, another nice low serve. And Parrish just has to scramble to get it over. Eddie, nice play by Alvarez. Then Germini to Eddie again. Off the block, still in play. Well played by Parrish. Nice job by Collins, just a one-handed hit. And the block, still alive. Julia Smith sends it over. Let's see what Collins can do from the back row. And it's a point for Lakewood Ranch. Tremendous defense by both teams. Ava Collins with that one-handed hit back in the back corner to keep that play alive, and also good play by Parrish defensively. There's a kill from Morgan Brower. Haven't really called her name much in this game. They're hoping to really get her and Alvarez unleashed as they lead 6-5 here in the second set. Eddie is blocked. Morgan Brower the aforementioned gets the block.
And this is that rim presence, not rim, that's my basketball talking. This is that net presence that we were talking about. Two big bodies rising up. This is going to put pressure on Lakewood Ranch to try to switch up the direct attacks that they may have.
Quick set to the middle. She's blocked again, and the height starting to become a factor for Parrish. As Alvarez kind of punches that over, and that's good enough for a point to make it 8-5. So Parrish done a nice job this set to respond after dropping that first set. And Lakewood Ranch wants to talk things over as Jessica Leupold calls timeout. Lakewood, oh, go ahead.
Right now, both teams have been playing a lot cleaner game than the first set. There hasn't been nearly as many serving errors. And with the spark of Brower on the Bulls, you can see how having those big bodies on the net, that height and that athleticism is going to make it a lot more difficult on Lakewood Ranch to get their offense going.
Lakewood Ranch coming off a nice win last Thursday against Manatee in 4 sets. And then Parrish coming into this game, winners of 2 in a row. 2 wins last week over Sarasota and Palmetto. Parrish coming in with a record of 10-8. Lakewood Ranch is 6-13, as we said. Very tough schedule. And clearly, they're very talented.
It's quite fascinating, again, how fast Parrish has been able to build out there, especially being such a young school, attracting such talent. And again, as Stephen just mentioned, Lakewood Ranch playing a very tough schedule, so don't let their record fool you as the ball is served over and dug out. But that one's going to fall out and be a point for the Bulls.
Yeah, Collins couldn't track it down this time. Good attempt. Julia Smith with a couple nice serves here, hoping to start a run for Parrish. Eddie is blocked. Believe that time it was Peyton Hayworth on that block, number 7 for the Bulls.
And again, a nice set, just what the Mustangs want. Eddie rises up, but right there,
they were
two
both
giant
there.
cinder blocks.
Yeah. And back to Lakewood Ranch on that service error. And now Sahara Brown will serve it, the junior libero. Blocked, and that is the height of Isabel Alvarez.
Again, a key factor in this game are the two on the net.
Nothing you can do about that when you're trying to tip it at that angle against Alvarez. There's Taryn Eddy, but a nice job by Lily Smith. Again, Smith with the dig. We're going to try Eddy one more time, and again Lily Smith. So broken record. Well, this time they're going to go to the back row with Ava Collins. Nice play to change things up. They tried Taryn Eddy 3 times there on the outside, and Vendramini said, let's try the back row this time, and Ava Collins took care of business.
Pulling some out of the hat there. Again, Parrish has been very good defensively all game. A lot of great digs from the libero and from Lily Smith, as you said, the freshman, who's playing like a super senior.
Olivia O'Connor is the libero for Parrish, and yeah, she's done a nice job defensively. Here's our first look at Cora Yanis. And that is good. Just kind of snuck that one over the defense and found a soft spot. Alvarez heads up play there. It's going over the top. Sophia Nilsson serving, leading 12-7 here in the second set. And Giannis comes in and scores for Lakewood Ranch. We didn't get to see Cora. She was battling an injury last week.
And the laugh bug has gotten my partner. As
I was talking, Cora was looking right at me and just went, eh. As I was saying, Cora, we didn't get to see her last week.
They know.
That was funny. I've never had that happen.
It's like Floyd Mayweather when he was in that boxing match and was talking to the commentators.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, back to serve for the Bulls, number 5, Jenna Bryan. I believe this is our first time seeing her in the game.
I think she served once or twice in the first set.
Once or twice,
yeah.
Yes.
She's a serve specialist. She'll come in and play some defense, and they bring her in mainly to serve.
This team has definitely been very defensively responsible, I should say. Not too many miscommunications. Most digs that they have not been able to get have been due to the power and the cannon of Aaron Teddy and Ava Collins. And when the ball is coming that hard, it's sometimes unpredictable on where it will go.
Vendramini to Collins off the block, and it goes down for Ava Collins, who's had a ton of kills this game.
And as we say, gets up over the net and uses that hand just like a whip and just slams the ball down. And again, when the ball's coming that hard, it's unpredictable what it do. It's like a knuckleball in baseball.
Yeah, she's got a nice swing. Nice serve, but not in, was Giannis. She checks out, and Sahara Brown, the libero, comes back in. 14-9, and Olivia O'Connor serving. There's Collins again, and it falls. No one there defensively. We had talked about how Parrish was playing so crisp defensively, but no one there that time.
Caught expecting the slam, caught him sleeping, middle of the court wide open. Easy kill.
So it's 14-10. Parrish continues to lead, and we've got Hannah Sprungman back to serve. Nice serve and ace for Hannah Sprungman, 14-11.
And this is the type of rally and momentum that the Mustangs need right now, as you can feel in the air. It's a little dead right now, but if they get a couple more points on the board, they'll start to brighten up in here soon enough.
Sprungman goes deep this time. Julia Smith had to run a long way to get that. She couldn't catch up to it, so it's 14-12. And that crisp Parrish defense just hasn't been there the past few points.
As you see, they did sit their star Alvarez on the bench, so that definitely could be affecting them.
Double contact, and again, another error gives it back to Lakewood Ranch, 14-13. Oh, another ace for Sprungman.
Sprungman coming in and making a huge impact as she secures herself a tight 2 aces, tying the game up for the Mustangs as she's serving again. Gets it over the net, they dig it.
I was about to say another ace, but a good play by Smith for Parrish. Collins, Ava Collins on the beautiful set from Vendramini. Alvarez will come back in.
Beautiful sets from Vendramini. And Collins, great swing, great follow through, equals great kills. And definitely a big up to number 5, Vendramini, because she's been playing without the other setter, and it doesn't even seem like it.
Yep. So they put Alvarez in the back row to try to help out on those serves from Sprungman. And Sprungman can't quite get that one over, but a terrific run serving it for Sprungman. And we are tied here in set number 2. And Julia Smith, excuse me, Lily Smith will serve it for Parrish. Oh, and an ace as Sahara Brown has a little bit of trouble with that one. And Parrish retakes the lead, 16-15. Oh, and another ace. So now it's Lakewood Ranch having some trouble defensively after playing pretty crisp themselves. Julia Smith, nicely played by Sprungman. And there is Morgan Brower, tips it over the defense to make it 18-15.
And a great setup play by the Bulls. They were expecting a big hit, and Brower comes over and finger rolls it over the net for the kill.
And that one can't make it over for Taryn Eddy. And looks like we've got a timeout, Lakewood Ranch, as they trail now 19-15.
The Bulls have been able to find a stride here and some good aces, back and forth aces on both sides, as the Mustangs kind of broke down defensively there with a little bit of communication, a little miscommunication, but coaches over there getting them right in the huddle. As for the Bulls, they just need to continue riding this wave of momentum. They're so close to the end of this set. If they can continue to capitalize on these good serves, they'll be just fine.
It's been kind of an adventure on these serves this this game. We've seen a little bit of everything. Lots of service errors, lots of beautiful aces, lots of great runs. You almost feel like whoever serves better throughout the course of this game may come out on top.
Well, in any sports game.
Because it does feel pretty even to me, this game.
Definitely. In any sports game, the team that usually plays the cleaner game is always going to come out better. Not giving your opponents free points is one of the easiest ways to have the recipe for success.
Nice dig by O'Connor. Vendramini will try Eddy from the back row, and nicely done by Alvarez. And again, they try to tip it over, and the overpass, and Brower puts it away.
Again, the Bulls have been exploiting the giddiness of the Mustangs by softly attacking the middle.
And I think the height advantage for Parrish is starting to come into play. Vendramini will try Collins again, and it is out. I was trying to see if that may have been touched, but it was not. 21-15, Parrish leads.
And like you said, Stephen, the height advantage is definitely coming in. Once the Bulls were able to find and get their blockers into a good rhythm, it really opened up the game, because now they put pressure on Lakewood Ranch to make good hits.
Smith, who is on a terrific run, blocked by, I believe that was Julia Smith on that block. Smith can't catch up to that set, however. And so finally, a much needed side out for Lakewood Ranch, trailing 21-16. And Ava Collins will serve. And that'll go down as an ace for Collins. 21-17.
And contributor to why the Mustangs have been successful.
Peyton Hayworth coming in with the kill. And that's a big point.
A beautiful set. Hayworth comes, follows through, finds the open space, not able to be dug out by Collins. Another easy kill as the Bulls make some changes, being served up by number 4, Julia Smith. It's dug out by Collins. Set up, shoots over.
That was Callie Hammond, our first look at Callie tonight, and Callie with the block. Nice job. Alvarez, but she was in the net, so 22-18. Now Sahara Brown to serve, trying to get her team back in the game, trailing 22-18. And she sneaks that serve over, and it's 22-19. Big point there. We're at a point in the game where it feels like Lakewood Ranch needs to avoid those mistakes that they had been making throughout the course of this game and get these serves over. Oh, wow, nice play, but it is a point, as I believe that ball may have touched the antenna was the call. Timeout, Parrish. It's 22-20. Another good, close game. Lakewood Ranch won the first one 25-19, and now Parrish leads this one 22-20. We do want to mention the freshman and the JV games earlier tonight. It was Lakewood Ranch winning the freshman game in 2 sets, and then in the JV match, it was Parrish Community returning the favor with a 2-set win over the Lakewood Ranch JV.
And the significance about both of those teams is that you must realize that both of these teams not only have a freshman, but they have a JV team. That means they have a very deep roster, as the Mustangs get that point right there. Huge point.
2 aces in a row now for Sahara Brown. That could be a big point here as we come down the stretch of set number 2. Benjamini all the way over to Eddie. Nicely dug out by O'Connor, and that finds an open spot. I believe Sophia Nilsson just snuck that one over. Let's take a look on the replay. Yeah, just not much to it, just kind of punched it over and found the line. Kind of unexpected play. And now Parrish leads 23-21 here in set number 2, and a mistake there. Receiving the serve. Sprungman and Collins not on the same page. And looks like we're going to have Laura Lai Nystrom coming in. It is set point. Parrish trying to wrap this one up with Morgan Brower serving. Eddie is blocked. It goes out, and Lakewood Ranch stays alive, 24-22.
And with the game this type, Lakewood Ranch just wants to hold possession of the ball. Don't make any mistakes. Their back is against the wall. They just want to play clean and set up their big hitters on the outside.
Oh, almost a mistake there, but they do get it over. An overpass, and it was Taryn Eddy who tipped that one over and put it down. And it's 24-23. And so far, Lakewood Ranch has fought off 2 set points. Setting up Alvarez, she's blocked! Cora Giannis with the block. And we're tied 24-24. Wow, that was a huge moment in the game.
Cora Giannis with great timing and great feel for the game. Puts her hands together.
I believe actually that was
Mira Ways.
Mira Ways, yeah, that was Mira Ways who got that block.
The all-star of the game, definitely making her presence felt when the moment's right.
Alvarez will try it again. Oh, just kind of bumped that one over. Oh, little miscommunication. Got to be on the same page, and they are not. It is 25-24. Once again, Parrish has set point. Just unfortunate time for that to happen, as it's going to be Sophia Nilsson serving. That one is blocked out. We're tied again, 25-25, as Taryn Eddy flew in, and Parrish was there, just knocked it out. Okay, so Eddy will serve it. Good hard serve there. Blocked. And I think that was Mira Ways once again. And now it's Lakewood Ranch with set point.
Bringing in their other big hitter, number 13, Ava Collins. Lakewood Ranch is trying to put this one away.
Oh no.
As they serve it into the net.
Wow.
That net bug coming back to haunt them. Again, the Mustangs have actually done an amazing job of adjusting to what the Bulls are giving them. As you saw earlier, the Bulls were killing them with that soft over kind of like finger rolly in the middle, and they've been able to adjust to that.
Here comes Collins, and Ava Collins gives Lakewood Ranch another set point. 27-26, sorry, Fred.
And Ava Collins, again, making her presence felt as she subbed into the game. They also sub back in number 14. Sorry, excuse me, they're subbing in number 9, Jayla Davis, to hold down the front line as they look to put this one away. And
we've got Mira Ways serving, and we know how good she served last time. Parrish handles it, it hits the backboard, but it's still in play. Whew, almost disaster there for Parrish. Over to Collins, and Ava Collins with the kill. And Lakewood Ranch wins set number 2, 28-26. And when you saw Vendramini setting it up, and you saw Collins on the outside, you knew where that was going.
Yes, as you said, Stevens, this has been the MJ Scottie Pippen connection between Vendramini and Ava Collins, and we'll get back to that as we're going to swing it to break here. Don't go anywhere, because we got more great volleyball coming to you from MSTV.
Manatee Technical College meets the area's urgent need for healthcare professionals. Start your career as a practical nurse, dental assistant, or pharmacy technician. With day and night classes, affordable tuition, and financial aid available, MTC offers training for careers in 10 of the 20 fastest growing industries in Manatee County. And with a 90% job placement rate and training from MTC, you can have your new career in just 1 year. Apply at manateetech.edu today.
To Lakewood Ranch High School, where the Mustangs have just taken set number 2. They won the first set 25-19. They just wrapped up an incredible second set 28-26. And we were talking during break, Fred, kind of the unsung hero of this game has been their setter, Vendramini, who has done a fantastic job setting up her big hitters, Ava Collins and Taryn Eddy in particular.
You're 100% correct on that. As you stated earlier, Lakewood Ranch is already down a setter, but Vendramini has seemed to multiply herself and her energy, as she has been amazing all game. I can't really call one bad set from Vendramini that has not led to points.
I agree. I mean, I think she's been really, really good. Sophomore setter for Lakewood Ranch. Now, if you're Parrish, you're down 2-0. You had numerous opportunities to win that second set. I mean, you had, what, 3 or 4 set points, and you watched it slip away. So psychologically, what do you do to keep yourself from getting too down right now?
Well, as an athlete and as a coach, you have to let your players know you have to have a fast memory. Those 2 games are gone. There's nothing you can do about it. Once those games are gone, they're gone. What you need to do, Parrish needs to continue to do what they do great. They were doing really good defensively. They had great on-the-net presence from their big blockers in number 10, Alvarez, number 9, Brower, and even the freshman, number 17, Alyssa Jones. They need to continue to get them going, and again, have people like Julia Smith and Lily Smith be able to set up the big hitters. Other than that, they played a fantastic game with a couple mistakes on the end, and that's just how it goes.
So as Ted Lasso said, be a goldfish.
Exactly, be a goldfish.
The goldfish with one of the shortest memories. Parrish has to be a goldfish.
Exactly.
And forget about those 2 sets and fight their way back here, down 2 sets to none.
Exactly. You want to take this game 1 point at a time, 1 play at a time, and that's how the game will be won by Parrish.
So Lily Smith will start things off for Parrish. Would you call this a minor upset if Lakewood Ranch pulls this off?
Again, I don't believe it's an upset. You may look at the records and think that Lakewood Ranch is a shabby team, but again, we talked to Coach Leopold, and she scheduled this, she scheduled this schedule just for games like this as the ball is flying out of bounds, so Lakewood Ranch will get the first point. But going through a tough schedule leads to games like this where you're able to perform against better competition.
Still a ways to go for Lakewood Ranch. They do lead 2-0, but we know how talented Parrish is. Let's see if they can come back. Nice play by Collins. Julia Smith is blocked and sent back over. Collins blocked, still in play, but it goes down. And trying to see on the replay who that was for Parrish. See if we can check on the replay. That was number 7, Peyton Hayworth, with the block. So Julia Smith will serve it. We're tied at 1 apiece. Gonna set up Alvarez, who hasn't really had a chance to go downhill. It's been mostly those pushovers. Over to Collins, and there's another kill, and it's been the same thing all night. It's been Vendramini to Collins. What a deadly combination that has proven to be.
Again, Vendramini with the amazing set, Collins with the amazing finish. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It goes great every time.
Alvarez, and finally Isabel Alvarez gets an opportunity to put one away.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns as Alvarez makes her presence known with a thunderous slam.
Senior middle for the Bulls, very talented, imposing presence there on the front line. And just like that, it goes back to Lakewood Ranch on that service error. We've got number 10, Sprungman, coming back in. And back to serve Vendramini, who's been fantastic tonight. And a tough break there for Brower, who didn't get real good contact. 4-2 now. And an ace, and mistake there by Julia Smith. She acknowledges it and says, that's my bad. 5-2 now.
And the Bulls have not really been able to find a good rhythm or offense. They have not been able to really set up their hitters, not nearly as good as the Mustangs have all game.
Mm-hmm. Eddie on this beautiful set again from Vendramini.
And as we check out the replay, a great set. There hasn't been a bad set all day.
I mean, that's just perfect.
And Eddie says, I got you, and gets the easy kill.
Quick set to Brower. You know, I think that play has been there. That middle quick set from Lily Smith when Brower's in there. That's available. That may be something we should keep an eye on.
Definitely so. Again, this team has a ton of athletes and a ton of size in that middle. Why not set them up?
There's Taryn Eddy again. We're with Eddy and Collins there on the outside. A lot of power and really good 1-2 punch.
And Ava Collins, a sophomore, but back to serve mirror waves as that one goes into the net. Again, that has definitely been, for both teams, a bug all night. The service errors, giving away those free points. You cannot do this against good competition because they will take advantage, as we have.
I believe that is
Lily Smith, I believe. Oh, nope.
Oh, Sophia Nilsson, I believe, has come in to serve. Eddy will give it a try. Off the block, and it's good.
Again, when you have such powerful, talented hitters like Lakewood Ranch does, the ball has so much power, it can be hard to control.
Eddy sails that one out, so back to Parrish. Back-to-back service errors for Lakewood Ranch. Morgan Brower serving. Trailing 8-5 here in set number 3. Ooh, wow, great dig by Vendramini. Oh, and it goes down. Wow, where did that come from? Eddy just kind of flat-footed there in the back row, and Parrish just was not prepared for that.
Again, you know, when you condition a team for such big hits all the time, they get a little relaxed, and you can easily take advantage of that, just like Eddy did.
Sprungman, that goes over, and Parrish is in play. Smith had to come a long way to bump that one over. Here's Collins. Didn't get great contact that time. And she'll try it again. Nope, it's going back to Sprungman. And that will go down for Hannah Sprungman. Parrish hasn't been as sharp defensively this set, I don't think.
And they've not called many timeouts either.
Might be a good time for one, as Sprungman will go back to serve. Here comes Collins, and once more the kill from Ava Collins. She's got to have, I don't even know how many kills she has tonight. Got to be getting close to double digits, if not over that.
I ran out of ink on my pen. That's how many she has. Haven't been able to keep track, but Ava Collins and Eddy have been the backbone for this Mustang team. They've gone and gotten aces, they've gotten kills, they've gotten digs. They're doing it all.
Vendramini sneaks it over this time, but Parrish is prepared for it. And that attempt from Alyssa Jones goes out. So it's 12-5. Lakewood Ranch leading.
Again, right now, and never underestimate what a home crowd can do for you, especially on senior night. It has the Mustangs running like a well-oiled machine.
Sprungman. Here comes Julia Smith, and she sends that one out.
The Mustangs are running fire hot.
13-5, and you almost feel like that Parrish just the air taken out of the whole team after that epic second set. That is good, an ace for Hannah Sprungman. Parrish let it go, and it went down, and now it's a 9-point lead for Lakewood Ranch. Ooh, great dig, and it goes down. Wow, a rare defensive mistake this set for Lakewood Ranch, as trying to see who laid out for that. Was that Julia Smith? Yes, great dig, and no one there for Lakewood Ranch. 14-6. We've got Lily Smith serving. Gonna set up Collins again. Ava Collins from the right side this time.
Collins, again, just a monster for this Lakewood Ranch squad as she steps back to serve. But that's been the tail of the tape the whole game. Ava Collins, Erin Teddy, Mira Ways, and Vendramini.
What do we have? A rotation error against Lakewood Ranch. Coach Leupold looking over, gets an explanation, and she accepts that call. 15-7. Didn't quite see how they were lined up, but it was a point for Parrish as Julia Smith goes back to serve. Trying to get her team back into it. What do we have? Another rotation error against Lakewood Ranch. Well, now Coach Leupold wants an explanation. Trying to get things sorted out over there. Just waiting on this explanation from the official. Looks like they got it sorted out. They bring out Davis and they brought in Ways. 15-8 now, so 2 free points now for Parrish to kind of get them back into it. And coming in to the game, making her presence felt, is Giannis. That wasn't a great set by Vendramini. Maybe the first time she hasn't been quite so crisp, but Giannis did a nice job. Was that Ways?
That was Ways.
Yeah. Did a nice job to adjust to it. There's Collins' back row attack. Well played by O'Connor. And there's a kill on the right side by Peyton Hayworth, and a much-needed point for Parrish. Finally getting a good, solid kill. Haven't seen a ton of those this set.
Again, the Mustangs making some, as we have the freshman, Alyssa Jones back to serve, but the Mustangs gave Parrish some air as Mira Waits finds a hit, bringing it down.
First time, I think, in a while that they've attacked the middle, simply because Parrish has, been so tall. But with Alvarez being in the back, they kind of took advantage there of the middle.
Definitely so, and when something's not broke, you don't try to fix it. So, with the outside hitting being so good, the cross-court shots have been their bread and butter.
Julia Vendramini serving, leading 17-9. And there's that middle attack by Morgan Brower. 17-10 now.
We see Morgan Brower here get a beautiful set and just goes barely over the defender's head.
Sophia Nilsson serving. Trying to get her team back in the game. Again attacking the middle, but Lakewood Ranch handles it, and it is Taryn Eddy putting it away. 18-10 is our score.
And the Mustangs are very fortunate to have an extra player out there in the net, as the net has definitely been helping them out a lot this game, as they've had a lot of kind of ticky-tacky balls go over and lead the points.
Nice
that was
serve
served over
by Mira Ways, yeah. This time Vendramini is, nope, it did not go over the net. So it's 18-11.
And again, the Mustangs have a good sizable lead right now. They just don't need to make too many mistakes. Don't give any free points. Don't give any air to this Parrish squad.
Here's Jenna Bryan, sneaks that one over, but a nice dig by Collins. Off the block and still in play. Going back row to Collins. Vendramini finding her top hitter tonight. Set up there in the back row. Well done. Eddy to serve. And we've got Caitlin Danowski checking in. Caitlin, one of Just 3 seniors for Lakewood Ranch playing her final home game. Julia Smith, and that is a great attack from Julia Smith. Probably her best swing of the night. Watch this.
Wow, a beautiful set leads to a nice, beautiful kill. Julia Smith has been all over the game. A lot of great digs from her. A lot of great defensive things from Julia Smith, even with a couple of mistakes she has made, which has been able to kind of float the Bulls through these troubled waters.
Morgan Brower to serve. Benjamini, and Danowski has to go a long way for that one. An overpass, and that's handled and back over. Eva Collins. Julia Smith is blocked, and it is a point for Lakewood Ranch. How about Jayla Davis on that block?
And all games sneakily, even though we say about Parrish's height and length, the Mustangs have found some great timing to be able to block a couple Parrish's shots, and that was one of the big ones that's going to put them up 20-12 here. As back to serve, we have Sprungman looking to collect another ace under her belt.
Over to Collins. Still in play. They might have a chance at this, and they do get it over. That one was blocked by Alyssa Jones, and there's another beautiful back row attack. Taryn Eddy. Her and Collins, they can hit it from just about anywhere on the court. 21-20. I thought we were going to have a competitive game tonight, but I wasn't really expecting a game like this where Lakewood Ranch here up 22-20, a double-digit lead here in set number 3.
Again,
scoreboard is, now it's correct, 22-12.
Coach stated to us in her quote that this team is very young, very talented, and she looks to make a district run as that ball sails out of bounds, making it 23-12. And as you can see, this team has been able to fire on all cylinders, even making adjustments down the stretch, not allowing the Bulls to attack the middle as much as they want. Great play from Ava Collins, an amazing play from Taryn Eddy, and amazing settings from Vichamini have really put this team together.
Free ball for Lakewood Ranch. Here comes Collins, and she's blocked this time by Alyssa Jones, a terrific freshman. And that goes out. So Parrish stays alive, down 23-12. Looks like we've got Lily Smith, the freshman, to serve. And we've got coming back in Lorelei Nystrom. Service error makes it 24-13, and Lakewood Ranch has match point.
I want to give a shout out to one of the unsung heroes on the Lakewood Ranch squad, and that is their libero, Sarah Brownie. She's definitely been key in keeping the defensive formation and the communication for the team. As you see, she's talking every play, saying, I got it, where you need to go, where the ball's going. So she's been instrumental as she steps back behind the line to serve.
And so the aforementioned Sahara Brown will try to put this away on match point. Here comes Ava Collins trying to put it away, but Parrish stays alive. Oh, and a rare defensive mistake for Lakewood Ranch. They're still up 24-14, and once again, match point. And Julia Smith serving for Parrish. And that'll be an ace for Smith, 24-15. Ace. 24-16. Now, Coach Leupold's going to make an adjustment here, bringing in Sprungman to play in the back row. to try to shore up the defense on these serves from Smith. And the service error makes it a final of 25-16. So Lakewood Ranch, wow, impressive performance with a straight set win. They win 3 games to nothing. They took the first set 25-19. They won an epic second set 28-26 on a set where Parrish had several, I'd say 3 or 4 set points, but Lakewood Ranch fought back and managed to win that set 28-26. And then they just wrapped up set number 3, 25-16. And we are now joined by Coach Jessica Leupold. Coach, congratulations. Wow, what a great win tonight.
Thank you. We've worked really hard, and the last time we played them, it was not great. We didn't show up the way we did tonight. But tonight, they were there for each other. They were talking. They were doing everything that we've worked all season to get to. So I'm super proud of them for that.
I thought your setter was fantastic tonight.
Oh my gosh,
Talk about her play tonight.
So, first of all, she's young. She's a sophomore. And we've been running a 6-2 most of the year, but our other setter is gone for right now. So she ran a 5-1. This is our first real, she's the only setter we got, 5-1. And she worked so well. She played smart when she got over her nerves, which is acceptable and reasonable. But she played smart, she played hard, and she did everything that we asked her to do.
And then Ava Collins, Tara and Eddie, they were so good. I'd love to see the stats to see how many kills Ava Collins had. She was just back row. She played on the right pin. I mean, she was everywhere tonight.
And she's a smart hitter. I mean, she'll hit that off speed to the campfire spot in the middle of the court, and it's fantastic. Every time she hits it, it's just like, oh, didn't expect that. But she's a smart player, and she swings hard, and she swings well.
So you guys improved to 7-13, I think. Now, and we were talking, Fred and I were talking all game, how don't be deceived by this record, because this is a team that plays a really tough schedule. So how do you think that tough schedule really helped prepare you for a game like this?
Well, when you start off the season against Bradenton Christian and then a Cardinal Mooney, they're very good teams. And so I scheduled it so we played those tough teams because we found out we can hang with them. I mean, we took BCS to, it was 3 sets, but we took them 25-23. We were within points of them. And the girls realized, oh, we can play with these teams. So if we can play with these teams, we can play with any team. And so I think the hard schedule really did a good job of getting us to that point.
Well, Coach, we'll let you go. Oh, what's next for your team? I don't have your schedule in front of me, but
tomorrow we play at BCS, and then on Thursday we play at Port Charlotte High School.
Awesome. Coach, once again, congratulations.
Thank you
Fantastic
so much.
win tonight.
Thank you.
And go enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we'll get Fred and Mike back up again. Thank you. All right. So, Fred, final thoughts tonight?
Again, like I said, never underestimate the power of senior night and that home crowd. I feel that the Mustangs were able to build such a hot streak that they had because they had that love and they had that emotion from the fans that they were able to channel into a red-hot game. Again, there's too many stars to count on the team. Ava Collins being one of them, the setter, Leah Polsky being another, Eddie being another. You know, it's amazing what they've been able to do and pull off this upset, I believe people would call it.
Yeah, mild upset. I mean, especially when you look at, that Parrish had beaten them in 3 sets last time. So that will do it for us here at Lakewood Ranch High School. And this is actually our final volleyball game of the year, Fred. So
yes, sir.
It's been great joining you. Thank you so much for joining us here for the high school game of the week this season.
Thank you.
That's not it for us, though. Here for our sports broadcast, we'll be broadcasting sports matches all year long here on Manatee Schools Television. So for Fred Stewart, Carl Shelton, for Steve Pannone out in the truck, and for Matt Messenger, I'm Stephen Oposki. Thank you once again, and we'll see you next time on the Game of the Week.